YouTube. Hello, YouTubians. YouTubians, is that what you call them? YouTubians. Hello, YouTubians. I'm going to be making a neon pigment cup today. I've had a lot of people ask me to do it. There's a bunch of other people that's done it a million times over, but I'm going to do it. And then I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with the second cup yet because my brain's not really working too well. And then I'm going to test out a pop socket theory, or not pop socket, phone grip theory. Phone grip theory. And then I will do, if I can find my mood change, I will do a mood change cup because I know a lot of people were asking about. I'll do a mood change cup too really quick. Probably because he's a son of a bitch. He probably wished that upon me. He's like, watch it fall on her hair. Watch it fall on her freshly clean hair. Today, I don't mind because this is next day hair and I'm wearing a hat because these lights are killing my eyeballs. So we're going to do a neon swirl. No, I'm not going to do a swirl. I'm going to do a different take on neon. We're going to try that first. I didn't come up with it. I didn't invent it. I don't know who did. It's been around for long times. Everybody's take is different than everybody else's it. So I can't give credit where I don't know where credit goes. So my head is pounding. Let me go bring over my turner. Yeah, this is how great I am. I haven't even took my cups off from last night. My vacuum broke in my house, so I don't vacuum. My day keeps getting better, y'all. Alright, hopefully, nope, you can't see still. Let me pick you guys up, bring you guys down. That will help. So, some more pockets. More glow powder. Hello. Don't forget to like and share and all that stuff. So I'm going to tell you what colors I'm using. If you have the neon pigment pack bundle, you can use any one of those colors in there. I'm going to use some OG colors. I have to put them in jars because unfortunately I don't have any of the neons. I used them all, I guess. I don't know. Because I've searched my drawer and I don't have them in there. So I'm going to be taking them out and moving them over to jars as I'm talking to you. Playing. Sorry. Okay. I will tell you the colors I'm using while I'm using them. I'll move this out of the way so you all can see what I'm doing. Dum, dum, dum. I like how you decorate your way. Listen, that ain't no damn wastebasket, Sandra. That's Trevor. He's got feelings. He's got feelings, and you don't want to hurt those feelings by calling him trash. No. Alright, I'm going to use glow belt first, or I'm going to transfer glow belt first. Can't get my labels off, use a little bit of heat. Ah! Oh, my heat gun's over here, Nikki. I'm going to be a little discombobulated because I have a huge headache, and I don't function very well when I have a migraine. But I already told you guys I was coming, so that's why I'm here. Comes off like butter when you use a little heat. I don't know, open the bag, y'all. Oh no. I don't know, don't explode on me. Oh, lordy, lordy. I'm gonna put it across it. And it exploded the bag. So this is Glow Belt. It's pretty bright yellow neon pigment. This is a super raw pigment. A lot of people use this pigment when they're doing tie-dye t-shirts. Yeah. It gets all over your hands. Hello. These are 2-ounce jars that I'm using. I always suggest the 10 grams. The 10 grams of pigment that you get fits in a 1-ounce jar, which is the same size as this. This happens to be a 2-ounce jar. I just have a lot of extra 2-ounce jars at the shop, so I decided to use those instead of the 1-ounce jars because we have a bunch of Glocaine coming in. And I want to make sure we have enough to take care of that. You heard your name. I was talking to the lady that didn't know who Trevor was. Sandra, I don't know how to say your last name. I don't want to embarrass you, Sandra, but you know who you are. All the products that I'm using are from Mr. Fancy Pants. Of course. Oh, I'll just write on that one. That's why you have a... Where did my marker go now? Oh, you know what? It's over here, I think. Is it over here? No. Y'all, I just had a marker and now I can't find it. There it is. There it is. It's really cool because after you get done using these jars and you want to change them out, you just use you could just use rubbing alcohol to take it off, so you can reuse it. Comments aren't scrolling. I apologize. Comments aren't scrolling. The Uline catalog. We actually give you a little bit more than 10 grams. We just say roughly 10 grams because we try to stop at 10 grams. If it gets there, it gets there. If we go over, then we let it be. We don't try to take it back out of the bag. So sometimes you'll get more than what you bargained for. But who doesn't like more? Perfect. We will be offering here in the near future. We will be offering the ability to order jars with your pigments if you want. We will not jar the pigments for you because they take too much room up. And we have that way the jars won't be. What was that? Trevor, what was that? No. That was road cone, I think. Yeah. Can't wait to get your new order in. We did everybody's order, but the last, unless your order was screwed up, like your address was wrong, or you didn't pay shipping, or you're from a different country, or if you ordered within the last, I think it was the last 7 hours before we left, then your order didn't get packed up yet. But this is a ton. Now these are raw pigments, with the understanding that the raw pigments don't have mica in them. So when you get the raw pigment, you get it almost gives you, it's like almost like a chalky, chunky appearance. That goes away when you chop it up with the popsicle stick. Because it is a raw pigment, it has a tendency to clump together. That has nothing to do with the moisture or anything like that. It's because it's pigment and it doesn't have mica in it. Damn it, what color was that? Oh, it's Sunday. What color were you? You're like right half somewhere. Were you that? Atomic. So keep that in mind when you buy our neon pigments. They're raw pigments. We get these pigments from a company that sells pigments to people who do tie-dye t-shirts. So they're like super strong. So keep that in mind, that they're industrial grade. Don't rub them on your freaking eyes. We do more than, we sell to more than just people who make cups. We sell to people who make tie-dye t-shirts. We also sell we sell to people who make jewelry. We sell to a lot of other things, so we accommodate them. And 90% of the stuff that the other artisans use are industrial grade. So we choose not, there's two reasons why we choose not to carry cosmetic grade stuff. One being is it's extremely expensive. The second being that I don't believe in mining for micas. Hex. So I try to buy raw pigments where I can. We might have maybe one or two mica-based products in Mr. Fancy Pants, but that's about it. I always reassure and ask before I buy that they are not made with mica products and that they are industrial grade. Some of my custom pigments are mixed with mica. They're mixed with cosmetic grade mica. So that would be like the Midnight Sky, Sangria. I know that was a little bit on here in case it falls off. I know a lot of people carry micas, and that's fine there. It gives everybody variety. Girl, I had like, oh, you're not talking to me. I thought you were talking to me. This one is Loveland. Some of the colors look similar, but under epoxy they're different. So if you ever get a neon it's the same, it looks the same in the bag, it's probably not going to look the same under epoxy. I test all of them before I even put a name to them to make sure that they're not the same. And we have test things that we compare to, so that way we know that you're not getting the same exact stuff. I'm almost done. Almost done. The difference is there's no micas in raw pigments. That's the difference. Mica is not. A lot of people, the misconception that mica is not like is not a entity in itself. Mica is just an adjective that they put in pigments. It's an adjective, not an additive. Additive. Woo, Nick, you better get on it. To make the raw pigments silkier and to help them separate. With that being said, it's harder. I feel like personally, my personal experience is it's harder to control micas than it is to control pigments. Nerds is the purple. It's so pretty. There's a huge, like, I don't know if it's like a huge delay or like a, yeah, like YouTube is like delayed. Yes, you're exactly correct. I have a whole pile of stuff I won't put out because I don't like them. And I don't care if I spent a whole bunch of money on it. What I'll do is, if there's something I don't like, what I'll do is I won't put it out for sale, but I'll send them to a few people and I'll ask them their opinions on them. And if they like them, then I reevaluate it. But most of the time, if I can't use it, and I can't use it well, y'all ain't gonna be able to use it well. Oh, I'm gonna kick somebody's butt, whoever did this. I'm gonna wear this, Trevor. All right. That's what happens. See that? I let it go for 2 seconds because I'm like, I'm in the clear. Nope, not Nikki. Was that Zany? This is why you wear aprons, folks. Look, look. Where are you, camera? Look. Covered. And now my desk is covered. The last YouTube was ahead. I don't know what this one is. It looks to me like it's delayed as far as video wise. Like it, I feel like on my side anyway. Yeah, that's ruined. I bought this tablecloth thinking it was vinyl. It's paper. So I have to go get another one. So it's like falling apart. Trevor's working hard tonight. He sure is. All right, look at this. Look at this. Can't take me nowhere. Okay. So what colors are we gonna use? We're gonna use Nerds, Slime Time, Blow Belt, Pepto, and I think we're gonna use Hex because I really like Hex, and then maybe Atomic. Cause I need to go. You know what? No, I'm gonna use Hex and Chester. Road cone, you're gonna have to take a back seat. Okay, my glows that I'm gonna use, I always suggest that you use the white glow canes. The white encapsulated glow canes are I feel like they're the best. The pigmented ones aren't, they're still really good, but they aren't as good as our white glow canes. So I'm gonna use Slime Time. I'm gonna use Glow Cane Green for my Slime Time. I'm going to use Glow Belt. I'm going to use white for my Glow Belt. I'm going to use magenta on my Pepto. I'm going to use, I don't know what color this is. I think it's purple. I forgot to bring batteries out here. Lemony. Nerds, I'm going to use Intense Purple. And then for Chester, I'm going to use Orange. And then, I don't have any orange red in here. Oops. Oops. I'm going to use Henri Orange. I'm going to use Henri Orange for Hex. Or I might use white. Those are the ones I'm going to use, okay? See, I get bags just like y'all get. I get the same stuff y'all get. Like, they give me little goodie bags to take home. Get little goodie bags. Okay, let's move this over. I'm gonna go get some epoxy. Move this away. This over here. All right. Y'all didn't hear that. I'm telling you, my balance is horrible. Cannot believe I just knocked all that over. My epoxy's cold, so it's being a bastard. Okay. Let me get... How many colors? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna move this back over, and I'm gonna bring this in so you guys can see, because it's kind of like a little tutorial on how to do the glow canes as well. Hello guys, I'm there on YouTube. How are y'all today? 2 nights in a row? It's actually been more than that. I mean, I've been trying to come on more. I really have been trying to come on more. It's hard. It's only going to get harder as I get the store open and everything. Let me tell you about Cricut. I've had nothing but problems. I loved Cricut when I first got it, okay? And then they started changing shit. And then when they started changing shit, it all went bad, okay? And now I fight with that. I swear to God, it's like my nemesis. I fight with that thing so much. And I can't even tell you how many Cricut pads I've been through. Those Cricut mats. You want to know why? Because what it does is it'll start cutting, right? It'll start cutting, and then it'll shut off. And then you don't have to start cut all over again. But you done ruined your vinyl because it shut off and it already cut, and it never cuts the same twice. It doesn't cut it in the same spot twice, never, okay? So you've ruined your vinyl. And so I get so pissed, and I just chuck them things. Yeah. I don't ever have to calibrate it. My problem is it never wants to work. That's the problem. Hello. I think people tell me that Silhouette's easier than Cricut, and I mastered Cricut. Took me a while, and it was very discouraging at first. So I know for a fact that if I try to go in there right now, my first 3 cuts are gonna suck butt, and they ain't gonna cut right, or they're not gonna cut deep enough, or something's gonna be misfire with it. And so what I do is I use my shit vinyl first. That's what I do. I use my shit vinyl first, and if it cuts right, then I go back and use the good vinyl. Well, I've been through 2 Cricuts, and then the first Cricut I was actually able to fix, and I gave it to my sister after I bought my new Cricut. And then the problem with my damn new Cricut is it never worked. Ever since I bought it, it doesn't work. It won't recut it the same. That's the problem. I don't eject it. It has to, because it will cut, right? And then it'll dead stop. And then it's stuck there because it's in the down position. It's stuck there. So the only way to get it out is to turn it off and then turn it back on. And when you turn it back on, automatically the Cricut pulls your mat out for you. So there's no way around it, and I can't pull it because if I pull it, I'm going to break either the needle or the drag component that's in there. Trust me, girl. I've tried every which way so I didn't have to reposition it or anything like that. Trust me. I've been fighting with Cricut for months. And I love them. I love Cricut. I love the whole company itself. Like, I think they're ran by 2 ladies. I think it's great, but you get that shit together. Yeah, well, they need to get on it because they're going to lose their namesake soon. Silhouette's coming in hard and strong. I want to get a Silhouette, but I told my husband, I said, I feel like it's not even worth it because I don't cut that much vinyl to really care. I just have to fight with it when I need to cut it. I do it right off my computer. I have a desktop that's actually plugged in USB. And it still does it. It will like stop, and then the light will start blinking red, and it'll be like, sorry, you can't do anything else with this. And I'm like, great, thank you very much for ruining my really expensive vinyl. I super appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to put you down just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Everybody see? Can y'all see? Everybody see? If you can't see, take your comments and swipe them over there on Facebook so you can see what I'm doing, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how much I use of each, okay? And I'm going to put I'm going to do the epoxy first. I'm going to put the epoxy in first. Yeah, stop leaking everywhere. I might have to make some more. I might make some more. I was hoping to have enough to do a really light dusting on my cup. Alright, so now that I've used that, we'll see how much settles in there. I might have enough to do the light dusting of the cuppage. Alright, so I filled each one of these up. I kind of did them a little evenly. I think there's one or two that are a little bit higher than the other, but whatever. So first we're going to do Chester. So I always take it, if you see any big chunks in there, just kind of chunk them up. The raw pigments need to be stirred extra, okay? So I'm going to use, because I'm using a little bit more than normal, like 1.5. 1.5 the ends of a popsicle stick, okay? Let's see if that's right. Make sure you stir it extra. You're going to need to stir it extra more than you normally stir it because these are industrial grade, so they need a little bit of extra. There's no mica in them, so they need a little extra loving, okay? So I just stir them extra. And you know you got it good when you look at your popsicle stick and you can't see through it. Can't see the popsicle stick. That means you've got it good. So we're going to do that one. And then for the glow, with the white glow powders, any of our glow canes that are white, you do not have to put as much in there as you do as the pigmented ones. I always suggest 2 little ends of a popsicle stick ought to do it. If you want it super glowy, you can add 1 more end. Don't go more than 3, because then it starts to get really gritty and you don't want all that. So that was the orange. So it was 3 ends of a popsicle stick because I want it extra glowy. These are neon, so they're pretty transparent, so the glow will show up rather well. And I'm doing it on a white base, so it also helps it because it's on a white base. So the next one I'm going to do is Hex. Hex is like a red-orange. Hex is like a red-orange. And because I don't have my red-orange, I think I'm all out, so I have to bring some home with me. I'm going to use Henri. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to use Glow Cane White. I'm going to use Glow Cane White because Glow Cane White is very universal. So any color that it goes into, it will adapt to that color. So that's what I like Glow Cane White because it's very universal. You can put it in any one of these colors and you'll be able to see the color itself. If you wanted to use it straight up white, it turns white. It does fade down to a green. I always warn people that that it fades down to a green. We used to have glow powder that faded to pink. I thought that was stupid, so I manufactured this one to fade down to like a green, almost tealy color. Alright, next one we're going to use is Slime Time. Listen, you're grounded. You're freaking grounded. What do you got that for? Are you going to get the cheese down? Yes. He's got the dust mop, y'all, and he's going up there to get the cheese down. It's he's yelling like it's all crusty. It's all it's petrified up there. It had a whole night to dry out, babe. He's out there gagging. This is what you get. You deserve this. Don't bring that shit in here. Ew, you nasty. Get out of here with it. Get out of here with it. Jonathan. You put it on Bobby. You put it on Bobby. Oh. You're gross. You're freaking grounded. You're gonna throw it over there? It'll definitely make it now. It's like a hockey puck. I was just trying to get in trouble. This is Glowcane Green. Glowcane Green is another one that likes to adapt to colors too. It doesn't adapt to colors as well as the white does though. Hi! Do I recommend what? Hang on, I missed the whole thing. Hang on, I gotta scroll back up. I started reading it and then. Do you recommend resin to be UV inhibitors or not with pigments? K&S resin, all K&S resin has UV inhibitors in it, and they don't affect any of the pigments or Glowcane. So that's another reason why I like K&S resin, because because it doesn't inhibit it. What I have actually going to be testing today is I had a customer come to me about a problem, and it's a problem that I didn't know that we had. But now that it's been addressed to me, we're gonna try to figure out how to fix it. Apparently this UV epoxy here, this one here that y'all use, some people use it for jewelry, is affecting our Glowcane, our pigmented Glowcane. It is not allowing the glow to come through. So I have to get with the. It only affects our pigmented ones. It doesn't affect our encapsulated ones. Wow, Nikki, get it together. So it's only affecting like these ones, the pigmented ones. So I'm going to be testing it today because she had bought some and she tried to make some, I think they're badge reels is what she was showing me or something, and it's not working correctly. It's not glowing as well as it does in the jar. So we're going to look at it and see if it is in fact just that UV, because I have a couple of different UVs down here that I can test as well. But UV epoxy gets super hot. The UV hardening epoxy gets super hot, and I think it's affecting our glow powders. Oops, I forgot to put glow powder in that one. So we're using Intense Purple. Intense Purple is a purple, but understandably knowing that if it glows any brighter than purple, it wouldn't be purple, it'd be blue. So keep that in mind, that it's a deeper, darker glow, so it's not going to glow as bright as the rest of them because it's designed to look purple. So keep that in mind. The Intense Purple is way better than the blue purple that we have. People like that blue purple though, so we keep it in stock, but I'm not a huge fan of it because I don't think it doesn't glow like super great. All right, next one we're gonna do is Pepto. Hello. So keep in mind, make sure you extra mix your neons, okay? Because I've gotten a couple people like, oh, there's little bits of grit in mine. That's because you didn't stir it enough. This is Glowcane Magenta. This is one of our our best sellers. 1, 2, get a little extra and a half. Our glow canes are all of our encapsulated glow canes are is europium dope, which is a natural glow in the dark. Where did that extra go? Why do I have an extra one? What did I do? Which one didn't I do? Glow belt. I thought I did glow belt. I guess not. Love the way the tray you make out. Which tray? I made a couple of them, girl. Oh, where's my white? Where's my white? I'm going to use white glow can in this one too. We have a yellow pigmented one, but for some reason it likes to glow green. We're working on that. Whoa, I almost dumped that. That would have sucked. I dumped a little bit, but not too much. We're working on that one, but I always tell people to just go ahead and use white glow cane in there because it'll turn it yellow. These look like bananas. The blue gold tier tray. Oh yeah. Alright, then put that there. I'm going to stick a little bit of more glow in this purple because I want to make sure it glows. I don't think I put a lot in there. So, and if you want it to really glow, you can always add just a little bit of white to it too. Just give it a little kick in the bootsy. Now you will notice that some of your neon colors. You know what I didn't do? I didn't do blue. I didn't do blue, y'all. That's okay. You'll notice some of your neons are darker in the cup than the other ones. That's because if they were lighter, they wouldn't be this color. So I always tell people that purple and green and blue are always going to be darker. They're not going to be brighter because then they wouldn't be that color. Okay, so everybody can see, everybody can see. I'm going to put a little tiny bit of secret sauce in this, I'm going to put a little tiny bit of secret sauce in this leftover epoxy, and I'm just kind of just kind of like lightly coat it, just because I want a little sparkle in there. Just a little sparkle. Especially on my hands. Thank you. Y'all trying to get to 500? Is that what you're trying to do? It's good goals, guys. Good goals. Hashtag good goals. I got my Bigfoot over here. This looks like Bigfoot. Remember that mold I did yesterday? It's so cute though. It came out super cute. You see? Where's the camera? Came out super cute. Just test the molds. Just test the molds. Hello. Hey, you made it. Congratulations. What is secret sauce? Secret sauce is if you guys watch my old YouTubes, I started kind of experimenting back in 2018 with putting sparkle in your epoxy, and I came up with this mix to make it look like the sparkle to look like a galaxy, because I'm super into like space and stuff like that. I love the way space looks, so I wanted something that looked like space on a cup. And so I decided that I was going to make this additive that looks like the stars of a galaxy. Don't mind that, that was nothing. So I've been working on it for a very long time, and I still to this day tweak it a little bit, but it is a sparkly additive that you put in your base coat to make your cups have extra sparkle or to make it look like it's a galaxy. Its original intention was to look like a galaxy, but people put it on their cups just to give it extra sparkle. So this was the OG. This is what I call the OG because this is how I came into making glitter, starting a glitter company. So I just want a super thin coat because I'm going to be putting a lot of pigments on there. So I just want a super thin coat, but I just wanted some sparkle in there. It's hard to see because it's on a white base, but when the people on Facebook, what I'm going to do is once I'm done, I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you what I see on my end, and you'll be able to see this. You'll be able to see the effect, hopefully. Hopefully. Why are you tippy? So I'm doing like the thinnest coat possible because I'm going to be putting a ton of pigments on here. I'm just going to heat it up just a tiny bit so I can get the lines out of it. Hello. Have you used Lickety Split? Yes. Yes, girl. I love it. You can't mess around with that stuff. You gotta be on it. You no chit chat, no talking, no leaving to go get your hot pocket out the microwave. You got to be on top of it because it will go from, oh, it's so pretty to, oh my God, it's about to catch on fire that fast. So keep that in mind when you buy it. I love it for molds. It's great for molds and top coats when you're in a hurry. Okay. So I'm not going to do the draggy thing that everybody does. I'm not going to do that. Okay, that's not how I roll. Not saying it's a bad thing. I think they're gorgeous cups. That's not how I roll. I'm going to do it a different way. Yeah, don't be going and getting all hot packets, your pizza rolls, whatever it is, you know. None of that. You got to keep on it. Ultra or regular. I've used both. I prefer that all KNS resin comes with, all KNS resin has a UV inhibitor in it. So, I mean, UV blocker. Why did I say inhibitor? A UV blocker in it. But it doesn't affect locaine, y'all. It doesn't affect locaine or any specialty things, which is nice. There's only one secret sauce. I've seen it, okay? I've seen people trying to dupe it. We'll let them have their shit, you know, their seconds of fame. You don't give them no doubt. You want your own secret sauce? You can have your own secret sauce. Okay. Let me put on one glove. It's the glove that I hold, so it's this one. I like to fling the epoxy back on myself because, you know. So we're gonna start off with the yellow, and what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna plop it in spots. I'm just gonna plop it. You don't have to do it my way. You don't have to do it. You can have your own way, whatever the case may be, okay? I like the plop plop method. Don't you go nowhere. Where are you going? So that was Glow Belt. This is Pepto. So I always make sure, because I put Glocaine in it to stir it, because Glocaine is heavy. So Glocaine will settle to the bottom really fast. That's another little trick you learn. Once you get all your pigments and stuff on the cup, let it sit there for a few minutes. Because once you let that sit there for a few minutes, what's going to happen is that the glow can is going to drop, and it's going to go to the base of your cup. And then it's not going to move when you go heat it up, so that way your colors don't run together. So that way when you show everybody, ooh, look at these pretty colors, you just don't see all green, okay? So I always suggest you let it sit for a few seconds before you heat the cup up. So that way your glow cane settles. I got a lot more colors to put on here. Alright, so that was Pepto. And you see why I wear a glove on this hand, because when I flick it, when I up, it drips onto my fingers, so that's why, and it also drips onto this mat here, so I pull it a little towards me. You have to try it, yeah, it's fun. Remember to stir your neons extra. Extra, okay? It looks really dark on YouTube. The YouTube looks really dark, y'all. It's called road cone. Right? Road cone. Yeah, road cone. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I just got a migraine, size of Montana. Trying to think through the heartbeats, is what I say. Think through the heartbeats. The only color I didn't get on here is blue. I kind of feel bad because that's my favorite color. Maybe I'm mad at it. Y'all think I'm mad at blue? That's why I didn't use it. It's gonna be great. Alright, so there's road cone. Next we're gonna use zany. Zany is like a reddish orange. It's really pretty. Can I? Of course you can, Rebecca. Of course you can. A lot of people use them as their top coats. Don't use them as your, listen, don't use it as your working coat. I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't use it as your damn working coat because you won't get very far. Use your regular liquid art. Use your regular liquid art before you use the lickety split. I only suggest lickety splits for top coats, for like when you're doing foam grips. I almost said it again. Foam grips, badge reels, molds, things of that nature. That's what I would use those, or use lickety split. And you don't have to go in a straight line. You could go all wonky donkey. Okay, you can do whatever you want. This is whatever you want. Okay, you can't screw this up. The only time you can screw it up is if you heat it up too much. Just don't do that. Okay, number one rule is don't heat it up too much, and you're good to go. That one. So we're going to use slime time. I got to stir slime time a little bit more. What do you say? You can use it. You're allowed to use it. But lickety split is like a really fast cure coat. I guess they lost their lawsuit, so you're allowed to say that now. Wonky donkey. I'll say whatever. It's wonky donkey, y'all. It's the thing you use to hold your phone. I don't have one. I actually do have one because I'm going to be doing something with it later. I should do one of my rainbow galaxies. Y'all want to see me do one of my rainbow galaxies? I haven't done one of those in a while. It's so fancy. I'll do that. I'll do a rainbow galaxy after this one. The lickety split is amazing. I love it. I love both of them. The Ultra UV one and the regular one. I would just suggest if you were going to use anything, I would use the Ultra UV for your top coats, and I would use a regular lickety split for your molds. Because I've seen that the lickety split has a tendency, the regular, not the Ultra, the regular has a tendency to get a little bit yellow on the, I think it's on the resin side. Or it could be the hardener side. I don't have it with me. It's just a tinge of yellow. So personally, I would use the Ultra UV on your cups. Just to be safe. It goes on the cup. It goes on your cup plate. Yeah, I'll do one of my rainbow galaxies. They take a long time. That'll be my next cup. I'll do that. I'll do that instead of anything else today. And I like K&S because it was an odor. And y'all know me and my migraines. If that had an odor, I would not be out here. I'd be like, bunk that noise. Bunk that noise. I'm going in the house. I ain't doing this. Nope, not today. It's gonna be great. All right. 1,100 viewers. What? I appreciate the love, y'all. Appreciate the love. I'm trying to get up on my YouTube channel, though. I'm trying to work my YouTube channel. Don't touch your hair, Riri. Hang on, let me scroll down because it's not scrolling. If I miss your question and you need help with something, just ask again because sometimes it doesn't scroll down and I miss it. I wanted to know. We got the small bottles of Lickety Split. We don't have them on our site because they're in pre-order. They're no longer in pre-order. So I'm going to get with my brother. We are moving the site, so I don't know if he wants to put anything else on there. They're moving it in the next couple of weeks. So extras and shops will be put together. So it will be legitimately a one-stop place. This is Nerds. I'm going to stir Nerds a little extra. Nerds that dark purple, y'all. I just looked for some spaces and that's where I put it. Okay, now we got some pretty colors in there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my glove off. You always want to save a little bit because sometimes it will pull colors and you'll want to go back and readjust it. Keep in mind that when you heat it up, I always tell people try to get a heat controlled heat gun because you don't want to heat it up too much. You just want to heat it up enough to get it to move, and you can't control the amount of heat that comes out of a non-controllable heat gun. Always, always, always when you are heating up your epoxy and trying to get your inks, your pigments, micas, whatever the case may be to move, always angle your heat gun down at the side, never on the top, down at the side at an angle, folks. Because if you don't do that, what's going to happen is it's going to separate your epoxy. If you do it up here, it's going to pull your epoxy away from the top and drag it all to the bottom. And then you're going to get a bunch of crap on your mat. So if you heat it from the side, it rolls. It rolls with the cup. And don't worry about if you don't get all of it in, and you don't fill all the gaps. Once you've heated it up and spread it out a little bit, you can always go back and you can always add more into it. I mean, if you muddle it, you can't really fix it. So I'd rather you not heat it up so much and then have to go back and fix it. I try to stay away from the top and the bottom because they like to heat up the fastest. So I kind of go towards the middle, and then once I see it just start to roll, I kind of take the heat off, I watch it, and then I just hit the places that aren't moving. Try not to go over the places that are moving because you're just going to make it worse. And then sometimes I'll go underneath and to get it to swirl, I'll just push the epoxy up and down my cup. Just go underneath your cup. Underneath, okay? And you'll see the epoxy moving back and forth. That's to give you a little extra swirl, a little extra something. Once you get it to swirl, I see a lot of people, they take it off. You could take it off your turner if you want to take it off your turner. You can't stir it, you can't keep it steady like your turner can keep it steady. So if you want it to go up and down, tilt your turner, put it back down, tilt it the other way, put it back down. Whatever you want to do is, I don't suggest taking it off your turner because the amount of time you're sitting here fiddling with it and then trying to get it and then put it back on, that's all the time it's standing still and piling. You don't want it to pile because then it doesn't mix right, okay? I'm going to heat it up just a tiny bit more and then I'm going to flip it. And then I'm going to see what needs color and I'm just going to add it. So I'm going to stop it and then I'm going to turn it the other direction. By doing that, I'm stopping the flow of epoxy and I'm reversing it. So it stops mixing. That's what we want. We want it to stop mixing. Okay, so there's some empty spots. There's a few white spots. You can just take some of your leftover, whatever color you feel like it needs more of, and you could just go in those spots. Like I feel like it needs a little bit more orange. I let my epoxy go real thin and then I just go in that area. Don't let it clump. I'm not gonna put orange there. You want to keep it stringy at this point because if you pile it on there, what's going to happen is you're going to get ripples in your cup. So when your cup dries, your cup's going to kind of do like this like ripply thing. You don't want that, okay? So I always suggest keeping it super thin. By super thin, I mean pulling it up, getting a nice string, and just kind of lacing your cup with it. Let's see, I want some green. I don't feel like I put a lot of green in there. Man, this mixed so pretty. Ooh, it mixed so pretty. Don't touch the cup with your arm, Nikki. I did it. As your epoxy gets thicker, it will pull less more from the top. So I always suggest waiting a little while until your epoxy gets pretty thick and then fixing your edges. Because I know that you get the pull lines in your edges, and that's a good way to fix it. Let it get thick enough, and then once you set it, it shouldn't move anymore. I got a big old spot in the bottom. Let me use yellow. What's that? I'm just going to take just a string of this. Y'all, I wish I had some of this epoxy left because I would string it through with some reflections. That would make it so pretty. Let me see if I can get something here from this reflections. What happened to the purple? Question for, hang on. I'm way, way, way lost. Hang on. Abominable. Abominable is the UV reflectant or the neon white. Navajo is a true solid white. So I'm just taking a tiny bit of reflections, and I have a little bit of epoxy over here. I'm going to attempt to try to string some of this through. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but reflections is a shimmer pigment. I'm going to heat it up so I can get it nice and stringy, and then I'm going to just string it through to give it a little bit of extra. Alright, so I got it nice and stringy. I don't know how much I'm going to get out of it, but I'm going to certainly try. Come on. Just a little something. A little something extra. Alright, let me give it a little shot of heat to kind of sink it into the epoxy. Just a little shot. Nothing big. I'm just trying to get it to not be so liney. Whoa. And that's it. That's done. So what I'm going to do is, the people on YouTube, I won't be able to turn you around, but I'll try to get up. I'll try to get really close so you can see. I'm going to first move, before I start anything, I'm going to move these this epoxy and pigment into a mold really quick. It's all over my hands. Wow. I'm going to do this. I'm going to slide it over. I'm going to let it turn just a little bit, okay? And then I'll turn it around so y'all can see it, and then we'll light it up, okay? That's what we're going to do. Yeah. No wasting. And whoever gets this cup will get this with it. One more color. Woo, that's gonna be great. All right, I'm gonna put that over there. this guy. It's gonna be the weirdest skull ever, y'all. Sorry, give me 1 second. I don't like wasting epoxy, you don't have to. All 540 of you just watching me do nothing. I don't want to waste. Okay. So timestamp on 1 hour and 32 minutes. That's really how long it took me? Holy cow, that took forever. You need to get it together, Nikki. All you do is talk. But it's still, I still have working time with this thing, this epoxy, which is nice. So it doesn't harden so fast. Okay. Wipe my hands. Oh, y'all, I never put any... Oh, I just ripped that one, too. I'm not so... I'm just forgetting all of it today. And I didn't use, this is how much is on my mat. You shouldn't have that much loss. You shouldn't have that much loss if you did it right. I'm not saying that if you do have it, you didn't do it right. I'm just saying, don't waste. Okay. Now that we're back in screen, let me shut this light off. Oy. And then I will take you guys for a trip. There we go. Oh my gosh, I cannot keep up. These comments are flying. Sorry, y'all. So you can see. I added a little bit of reflections in there. That's that shimmery part. I'm sorry. I literally had Excedrin migraine, and it's making my hands all jittery. And then, of course, ba-bam! Y'all, look at that tornado. I'm going to have to stick some, I'm just going to leave it because it's good. It's good, okay? Trip time. Not trip time. Thank you. Alright. Let me see. Sorry about the jitters. Hopefully you had your ginger today. I didn't change the batteries on my thing. Yeah, the little bit of reflections and it gives a little, just a little snack or something, okay? I'm going to turn off the light and I'm going to attempt to get it to glow, y'all. This is going to glow fancy. You can see. Let's get in there. It's turning the wrong way, but I'm not ruining my hurricane. Sorry. It's turning the wrong way, which sucks. So we're going to get up and close and personal with it so you guys can see the colors. The UV light does not charge it. It gives you a glimpse into what it's going to look like. It does not charge it by any means, so keep that in mind, that it does not charge it, but you see it all in there. I'm trying to get it on the purple so you can see that the purple does glow. It just needs a little extra love. Needs a little extra love, but it does glow. There it is. Let's look at the bottom. Oh, hang on. Sorry, people on YouTube. You guys can't see the glow. I apologize. Clearly the pink has taken over here. The pink and the purple have stole the show at the bottom of the cup. but it still looks badass. I wish I can turn it the other way because it would make my life easier. Try to charge it. But you get it, you get it. That's that. No, turn it off, thank you. Sorry, people on YouTube. I don't know if it says 25 or 75. I can't see. Do I sell what? Hang on, I gotta scroll way down. Do I sell tumblers? I sell blank ones. The tumblers that you see here, what I usually do is I auction them off, and then the money goes to charity. I don't do custom orders at this time. So there it is. You make it your own, folks. Make it your own. There's a couple white spots in there, but it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Pink is a camera hog. Truth. Alright, let's turn you back around. Alright, people on YouTube, I'm going to try to get up close and personal for you. Sorry, I'm going to ignore you, Facebook, for just like 2 seconds, okay? And then we're going to move on to a rainbow galaxy. It's all about the rainbows today. Okay, YouTube. Okay, there you go, YouTube. Hang on, let me turn this way. It's pretty. You guys get it, right? You guys get it? Alright, onward. Yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. This gotta be a swift move. I gotta get and go. Get and go. Okay, one down, one to go. I wish I would have made a bigger cup. The galaxies look prettier on a bigger cup. But I don't have a bigger cup. I have a modern curve. We're going to be doing this on a modern curve. Y'all, I'm out of cups. I legit am all out of cups. I think 3 hours, what? Glow powder is very deceptive, okay? Let me explain glow powder. When I tell you that it glows for 3 hours, you charge it for 3 hours and it glows from 8 to 12 hours, that doesn't mean it glows 8 to 12 hours right. That means it glows up to that amount of time. It can also dim down, be very faint. It all depends on how much UV rays it absorbed and what kind. This is a small pipe. This is a really large pipe. Can I change this one out? This is probably the one I can't change out. Nope! This is going to be the dangly one. Nikki, minus pickpocket. It's going to be restocked. Oh, we're going to have that made tomorrow when I go into work. Today, they had today off. So nobody worked today. It was just me and my husband. So tomorrow when they go into work, I'll make sure that finest pickpocket gets put back up. Alright, I have to go get inks. I think we're probably just going to use the neons again, but this time we're going to do it in a galaxy form. So y'all know how to do it. Your son what? Your son wants to see Mr. Trash Can. Trevor, say hi. Say hi. Don't be shy, Trevor, or I'll get Calvin out. Say hi, be nice. Say hi, be nice. All right, let me go get some inks. Yeah, remember to get blue this time. I want to put blue in there. All right, blue, purple. brain. Limey. Hang on a second, guys. Sorry about that. We'll just have to use mojito. Not that I want to use mojito. I think I got everything. Okay. I think I got them all. Okay. All these inks can be found on MrPantsPants.shop. You can also get them from any other place that you desire. You do not have to shop with me. You can shop wherever you feel you want to shop from. We do have some ice resins. Ice resins are designed for actually resin, epoxy. So they're very bold. I wish I had my ice resin purple, which I don't. I'm gonna go get it because I love that color. So this one. Oh. Okay. So we're going to be using, I will go over what we're using and then I will get my epoxy so you all know. Okay. For the orange, we're going to use Valencia. These are all Tim Holtz or ice resin. For the green, we're going to use Mojito. For the blue, we're going to use Hacienda. That's by ice resin. The yellow, we're going to use Yarrow. That's by ice resin. The pink, we're going to use Gumball. That's by Tim Holtz. And the purple is Amethyst, and that's by ice resin, which you can't see because it's disgusting. Okay? The glow powders that we're going to use are basically the same ones that we already have used. We're going to use magenta, orange, green, intense purple, white, and I gotta pull a blue. Aqua, and, ooh. So, yeah, aqua, white, magenta, green, orange, and intense purple. Those are the ones that we're going to be using. Let me grab some epoxy. Need a cup. Get a cup, Nikki. Oh, I gotta get black. Oh, I already have black over here. We're okay. Hang on, my resin side is going very slow. Come on. Come on. It's taking a sweet little time. Lord. With my galaxies, I like to use a darker base. This is called Slate Gray by Rust-Oleum 2-Time Paint Primer Mix. It's by, actually, I lied. It's called Satin Granite. I lie. So it's this color. It's this color. I use that for here. I like this color because it makes the colors bolder. I feel like it makes the colors bolder. Some people wouldn't agree. Okay. Let's mix this up. Let's move this over. We'll set you up again. Trashy Trisha. We have, I am making trash cans at Mr. Fancy Pants' storefront, and one of them is Terrified Terrence, because the eyeballs make him look like he's like super panicked. So we call him Terrified Terrence. Two-time and Trevor. Trevor likes him trashy. He likes his women trashy. But we are making a cactus. It's so funny because I've been trying to find it. We've been making this. We have like a customer bathroom, and then there's like an area, like a sitting area in the bathroom. And we decided to make it all cactus related stuff. And I'm trying to find stuff with cactuses with googly eyes on them. It's so hard, but I found a couple paintings with googly eyes. But I went to Michael's and I bought a ton of googly eyes because I want the whole sitting area to be googly eyes or funny cactuses. So if you guys come across some funny cactuses with some googly eyes or like wearing sunglasses or sombreros or something like that, yeah, you holler at me because I need them. I tried. I still can't get over my damn teeth being so perfect. It's semi-annoying. I don't like to smile because I feel like it's not, like, it hasn't hit me yet that they're fixed. So every time I see it, I feel weird. I feel like I look weird. It's just something I get used to because my teeth are so freaking, my jaw and my teeth are so messed up, y'all. But now we're back. We're back and we're good. And I can talk again. I talk correctly. What did I have for dinner? Me? I had vegetarian fajitas. Because I like vegetables. And every time I ordered like steak fajitas, all I get is like either an ass ton of steak and onions and no vegetables. Or I just get like, I'll get a mediocre size amount of steak. And then I get like 4 green peppers. And I don't like onions. So, I don't like onions, so I won't eat them. So I ordered the vegetarian fajitas. Thank you. It cost me lots of money. Tucson will keep. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very painful. I never want to go through that shit again. I'll never want to fall on my face again, y'all. And I think honestly, I really feel like that's how I got vertigo, because I was getting so much dental work done that I didn't have, like, my body didn't have time to heal. Yes, they are. I just wait for them to dry, and then they literally, like, they peel off, girl. Like, it all peels off. The glitter doesn't like to come off very, very well, so I tell people, oh, that was wet. That was wet. I tell people to put it in soapy water and then scrub it down, and it takes the glitter off. Or I go outside and I just smack it up against the fence and it all flies off. You can go to www.mrfancypants.shop and you'll see, just go to the menu bar up at the top, click on that, and then you'll see a taskbar come up. Scroll down past the first search bar, go to the second one and type in Bailey. Girl, you better fix that map, girl. I know Bailey. She wouldn't do that on purpose. I'm going to call you out, though, Bailey. I'm going to call you out. You just go to the search bar, the second search bar, and type in Nikki, just like Nikki, and it will pop up. We don't sell it with the glow powder anymore. We used to sell it with the glow powder. We don't anymore because we just offer the glow powder as an add-in. You don't smile because you're gapping it, girl. I had an accident a year ago. I fell and I broke my jaw straight down the middle, and it broke teeth and shifted teeth, and it was painful, and it never healed right, and it was sore and everything like that. So it took a while for it to heal, and it finally healed. And then I was having an issue because I had a retainer. I was having issues with the retainer breaking. And so instead of dealing with the retainer breaking, I decided to just fix everything so I didn't have to worry about it anymore. Because nothing's more embarrassing than that when you're trying to, like, have a conversation and your freaking tooth just falls right out and you're all hickorbilling it like a SOB. you know, it's embarrassing, and it happened to me, and it embarrassed me, and I cried. And I don't cry because I'm sad. I cry because I'm frustrated, and I just got done spending lots of money to fix it, and then it broke. So I was really mad, and I went and I spent a lot of money getting it, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I still have to worry about it a little bit, but not near as bad as I had to worry about it. So I think imperfect teeth gives your face character. Like having these perfect teeth, I feel weird because I don't have my little snaggle tooth no more. So it's hard for me to see myself without the little snaggle tooth. I used to have a little alligator. That's what I called it, little alligator. All right, we're gonna slide this over. I'm gonna set this up so y'all can see it. Don't be afraid. Just don't be afraid to be you. That's your personality. I think my sister Susie has a gap in her front of her teeth, and I don't see my sister any other way. I couldn't see my sister with like a perfect set of teeth. That'd be weird. I gotta pull a blue, y'all. I gotta pull a blue. I am gonna use I'm blue. So we're gonna do I'm blue. What's cool about these galaxies is you don't need a lot because you're already putting inks in it. Yeah, if I can get rid of this girl. This is like a gray. This is like a gray trademark. Gray is my maiden name. So our whole family has the double chin. It's like in our family. Unless you're super, super skinny, we have the double chin. So I'm going to use that one. And then for the pink, I'm going to use Cherry Pops. Wait until you see this new red that I got coming, y'all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You guys are going to love it. For the green, I'm going to use, I believe this is called Giggles. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use Slime Time for the green. I take it back. Use Slime Time for the green, because I'm putting a darker green on it later. For the orange, I'm going to use Chester. I don't have any orange over here. For the purple, I'm going to use Kazoo for the purple. And then, what was the other color? Yellow. I'm going to use where's my damn lemon light? I can't believe I don't have any yellows over here. I think this is it. No, that's cheap. For the yellow, I'm going to use lemon light. I've really got to move all this stuff. Eh. Okay. And then I'm going to use Reflections. Where I put you? I'm going to use Reflections as my add-in. Yeah. So you're not going to use as much as you were using on the neon one. So we're only going to use a little tiny bit in each one, okay? Just enough to kind of go on the bottom. Make sure you save a little bit for your base coat. Base coat. Oh my god, get it together, Nikki. See if I can catch it before it drips. Alright. I'm going to add the glow in here. I just want to make sure there's enough. So this I'm blue is very pretty. It's very pretty. Super pretty. You missed too much. Oh my gosh. I have to go back and replay? Okay. Well, it's usually you know what? It's actually more fun the second time around. I'm not even going to lie, Tina. It's much more fun the second time around. You want to know why? Because you can skip past all the boring parts. I'm just saying. Because there is a brief moment in time. I'm making my signal galaxy. If you care to know, I've been doing this Rainbow Galaxy till I can't even remember. I've been doing this Rainbow Galaxy forever, y'all. It's one of my favorite things to do. It is also the most time consuming, but it is the most prettiest cup I've ever seen. And I'm not partial to it because it's my cup. Well, thanks, April. Cherry Pops. Kazoo. Kazoo is a purple, which needs a little bit more. Chester. Remember, the neons need a little extra. I'm not very talented. I just done a lot of shit wrong, and then I fixed it. Any newbie codes, you just got to go to somebody that's in our payback program and ask them for the code. We don't have any newbie codes, unfortunately, but we do have a payback members program code. If you've never used their code before, you can use it, and it saves you 10% on your first order. It's a code that we give out once a month. It can vary from 5% to 10%. We're fixing to reset the code in about a week or so. The only problem is if we're switching the site, we can't reset the code. So because then I'm going to get a lot of people that are going to complain that it's not fair. Da 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 da. So I'm going to have to consult with my brother. And this is Reflections, just mixed in, just regular old Reflections mixed in. It's just a shimmery pigment that I just put in there. I'm going to have a lot of extra, but that's okay. I'm just going to put a little bit more in each one. Because I got to add glow powder. Okay, glow powders. Orange for the orange. Orange. Calvin Lux. Do I ever talk to what? Do you ever talk your brother's girl into moving? Oh yeah, y'all, they're moving here in October. They have the rental truck and everything coming. Yeah, they're gonna be moving here. My brother's girlfriend's gonna be working for us full time. My brother's going to be working for us full time. And we are going to be expanding the business. We have a few ideas that we are actually going to do. We have a couple of things that we're manufacturing, so that will be coming out shortly. We got plans. We've got plans. Lots and lots of plans. You ain't seen nothing yet, homies. Green for the green. Yeah, they're moving down. They'll be leaving October 2nd. We're hoping that they get here for my grand opening. But if they don't make it, it's okay, because they're going to be here. Magenta for the pink. I want it to glow. White for the yellow. And a little tiny bit for the reflections. Don't put a lot of reflections because it dulls it. Intense purple for the purple. Trying to keep in the family, man. Keep in the family. And then, you know what? I think I'm going to use teal. I'm going to use teal glow cane for the blue. I'm going to smack a little of the teal and the green there, too. Why not? Why not? Okay. Whoa, don't knock that over. Mix that up real good. This is a lot to set up, but once it's set up, we're good to go. It goes fast once we set up. This green is going to be the death of me. Gosh, this orange is something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a base coat of epoxy with Nikki's Secret Sauce in it. I'm going to use a little bit more than I used on the last one. You didn't get to see it very much on that one, but you will get to see it on this one. This is what I use it for. This is why I invented it. I didn't invent it. This is why I made it. I guess I invented it. I don't know. I don't want to sound vain by saying that. You miss seeing me. I've been here for a while. Family is less likely to stab me in the back. That's not true. That's not true, Beth. Perfect strangers are less likely to stab me in the back. Friends are the most likely to stab me in the back. That's given. That's why we don't hire friends. Because it never works out, and then you're like, now you're out a friend and an employee. I've learned that the hard way. I don't know where this came from and why it's all over me, but it is. It seems like it's on my chair. I don't know where that came from. Weird. It's like I stuck my arm in it and I didn't even realize it. Yeah, it's like right there. Hang on, I got epoxy on my chair. I don't know where it came from. Scoot this over. If you want, you can always put glow powder. If you're unsure of it, you can always put glow powder in your base coat too. It helps. So I'm going to take 2 scoops of Nikki's Secret Sauce. 1, 2. I'm going to put it in there. Actually, we'll just get a little bit more. You can't have it. It's okay. We're just going to put a little tiny bit of white in there just for poops and giggles. Hopefully y'all can see. Don't put too much glow powder in your base because it gives it a hazy look. It will really affect it because it won't. But I just tell people that in case they're like doing if they just want their epoxy to glow, I always tell them only a little tiny bit if you're using it as your base because it gives it a haze. Okay. Let me get some gloves on. Stop sticking my hands in epoxy for 5 minutes. This will be the last cut only because I only have 2 turners. Plus, I haven't spent any time with my husband and he might murder me. And I'm pretty sure that the YouTube battery's gonna die soon. I don't know if this is 22 or 72. Hey, with the mad face. Where do you get the Nikki's Secret Sauce? I've been looking for it, please. Where do you get it from? MrFancyPants.shop, sister. If you click on my nose, you'll see the link there. You just take it and copy it to your browser. Go into your browser and go under the menu button that's on the top. Scroll over to the side. You'll get a taskbar over on the side. Scroll down to the second search bar. Type in Nikki in the search, and it should pop right up. Listen here, Linda. Don't you be coming off of there. You want to put a base coat on it, not super thick, not super thin either, because when you drop your inks on it, if it's too thin, it'll pop. So you want it to be not super thick and not super thin. Okay? Not super thin. By not super thin, I mean in between too much and how you're gonna put, like you put base coat on for a glitter cup, okay? If you put base coat on for a glitter cup, that is actually too little. So you want it in between of sloppy and glitter, the glitter base. The Nikki Secret Sauce is sold out. No, it won't be. Not as soon as I go in the house. Is when I get off here, I'll go put more up because I'm gonna tell you this much right now. We probably have over 1,000 jars sitting there. The tacky 2.5, tacky 2.0. That'll be back up tomorrow too because that's still a lot of the stuff. It might have gotten bumped to sold out because we had an issue with the site. When I get off of here, I'll go ahead and I'll update everything unless my brother's on. If somebody wants to tag my brother, I can just have my brother add it really quick because we have a bunch of it. All right. I'm gonna leave this glove on. Yeah. Not cool, man. Go in there. Don't fall out. I'm just going to heat it up a little bit, pop all the air bubbles, and kind of make sure that it's evenly on the cup. You don't have to go cray cray. Go cray cray. He might be protesting me because of this weekend. It's available. What's available? 88 in stock? Secret sauce? Yeah, because usually on Fridays we make sure that secret sauce is stocked because a lot of people buy stuff on the weekends. So we make sure it's all stocked on Fridays. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little black ink. I'm going to make my holes. That's what I'm going to call them. By holes, I mean I'm going to make the black part of the galaxy. Okay? I'm going to make the black part of the galaxy. So here's the trick. You can always add it, but you can't take it away. Okay? So don't go cray cray with the black spots because you can't, once you put them in there, you can't take them away. So you can always add them back in if you don't feel like there's enough. You want to put them at random. These are your galaxy parts. That's as far as I'm going with that because I put too much right there. It's okay, I'll fix it. The next, well, what I like to do is I like to go with my darker colors first and then work my way to the lighter colors. I don't put purple. I don't put, no, I do put purple. I don't put purple and green next to each other because it looks like mud. So this is Ice Resin Hacienda. So I'm just going to drip that next to the black. My epoxy is really going. I might put cobalt on here instead. It's like super light. Let me try some cobalt. I'm going to put cobalt over top of it because the Hacienda is not dark enough for me. And I want it to be a dark blue. Then I'm going to use Amethyst by Ice Resin. It's a super dark purple. It's so pretty though. God, this stuff is spreading today. like to do these on bigger cups. We're going to use green next, which is Mojito. I'm sure you said this, but when is Hot Mama coming back in stock? It's on its way. I just ordered it, so y'all sucked it up real fast. So I have more on the way. So I'd say like a week or so. You can always go back and add more color if you want. I like to get all the colors on there first and then go back and start adding more. This is a gumball, if it wants to work. Let me go get my magenta. This is not working. That ought to be enough. Magenta by Pinata. The reason it's in this bottle is because I buy the big bottles, so it's in this bottle. It comes out really fast with this bottle, but I don't know what's going on with this epoxy, why it's sucking in these colors. Basically, I use the inks as a reference guide when I go to put on my pigments. That's the only reason why I put the inks on. So I like to keep orange away from green, and I like to keep yellow away from, well, I don't like to keep yellow away from anything, but I like to keep orange away from green because it doesn't look nice together. Turns like a mucky brown. Whoa, 620 people watching. Holy smokies. This must be really interesting. Either I'm going to really wreck this cup or it's going to turn out great. I'm not sure yet. There's going to be one or the other, though. Yarrow by Ice Resin, if I can get it open. I like yellow because it's a good filler. It doesn't really mess up too many colors. And it's okay that you have some gaps in your color. It's fine. It's fine. So now what I'm going to do is, now that I have all my colors on there, actually I'm going to add a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit of blue back in it. Blue likes to take over as far as ink-wise, so I don't like to put a lot of blue in until after I add all my color, and then I still don't put a lot of blue in because I don't like when it takes over, because then it looks like poo-poo. Then it just looks like a earth cup. Whoa! Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it up, and I do not want the inks to I don't want the inks to swirl. I just want the inks to spread. So that's all I'm going for. So I'm just concentrating on getting the inks to spread out, just not swirl. If they start to swirl, that's not good. watch Sharknado after I get done with this. Hi, babe. What'd you bring me? Any snacks? Any snacks? No snacks? I don't. Ew, cream soda. What the hell? Get out of here with that.
I don't have anything. You got all the snacks.
We about to Uber eat some damn snacks. Lying. Is it late? Can I still Uber eat snacks? The convenience store should be open. What about the snacks? That's why my stomach looks the way it does. Stop! Every time we come out here, I can't concentrate.
I want to say something.
Say something.
It's not appropriate.
Well, say it. This is not appropriate live. You ain't gonna hurt nobody's feelings here. No? So you see how I'm spreading the color out? You're not gonna be able to get all of the gray. It's fine because you can cover it up with your pigments. This, it gives you a reference point and where you're gonna lay your pigment colors. That's all it is. It also helps, it gives it a three-dimensional look. By that, I don't know what I did over here, but I put this vignette top on this Ranger thing, and it just doesn't go. I'm gonna need a new chair soon because this one is just being ornery. Okay. Hey, all are coming out here fucking with me, y'all. I just one just ahead him side.
Those are neons.
No, these are not neons. I just did the neon.
Alaska.
That one's over there. Look at that thing. Woo, that's spicy, yo.
Alright, it looks real nice.
Yes, it does. Yes.
What?
You're gonna say something mean and you're gonna end up sleeping on the couch. So
I like it.
you son of a bitch, I see it in your face. I see it in your face.
What?
Y'all got that. You know
It's
your
very
husband.
defined color. Not little.
I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna kick you. Get out of here. Y'all know you ever seen, like, you guys got that husband look. It's the look right before he's about to say something that he either A, shouldn't say, or it's gonna get him in trouble, or it's foul. Okay. So my husband gives me this look, and I know for a fact he's about to say one of those three things. So I just do the because I know that's the don't you do it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pigments, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to dam my inks. What I mean by dam my inks is I'm going to stop them from flowing by... Shut the door.
You don't know me.
I know you. What I'm gonna... He ain't even denying it. He ain't even getting mad because he knows the truth. I'm going to go around the color, and then I'm going to go inside the color. Around the color, inside the color. Don't want to take up the entire color, okay? Because you want that dimension to come out. You're going to go around the color and inside the color. And then you're just going to leave it alone. Don't touch it. Quit playing with it. Let it be around and inside. Okay? Around and inside. Yep. Got a big old air bubble right there. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't have that look, I'm sorry. What's your YouTube? It's Mr. Fancy Pants. I think it's either Mr. Fancy Pants or Mr. Fancy Pants Glitter. I'm going to smack the bottom of it. Smack the bottom of it with the yellow. Don't go cray-cray. Just smack the bottom of it with the yellow. You got a lot of other colors. So I'm going to find some more yellow. And because I didn't put the yellow kind of got lost in here. So you can always find some other spots to put that will actually go around the orange, around the pinks. You can put the yellows. The yellows are the most prominent color. It's the color that sticks out the most on your cup. So you want to not overtake the cup with yellow. Okay, that's your punch of color is what I call it. You see how it sticks out? It's like a sore thumb. Okay, it's a good sore thumb, but it's a sore thumb all the same. So you don't want to cray with those because you got other colors to put in there. Now I gotta put you there. And hit. There you go. One color at a time, folks. One color at a time. He wants movie time with me. He wants to watch Sharknado. The first one. Not the one with the 90210 guy, because it starts getting weird after you, like the second or third Sharknado, when he starts to come into play, that's too weird, okay? The 90210 guy, you know what I'm talking about? I forgot his name. Don't kill me if you're watching 90210, guys. Oh, that's going to be fire right there. There was a spot over here that I wanted to get yellow with. Right here. And right here. Alright, moving on. So we've done that. That was Lemon Life with white glowcane mixed in. I'm going to do orange next. Orange is going to be, woo, spicy. Spicy. My husband likes to say, this is what, listen, do you all got a husband like this? Tell me that it's not just my husband. I really hope it's just not my husband, because then I might need to find a new one. But my husband does what it is. I'll cook dinner, right? I'll make him a good meal, and he goes, ooh, I like that. It's real good. It's real good, right? And then you go to make it the next time. He's like, I didn't really like that. And I'm like, ooh, you want me to make this? He's like, yeah, I didn't really like that. I said, but you said that you liked it when you were eating it. And he goes, yeah, no, but I didn't really like it. Y'all got one of those? or I'll go, what do you want to eat? I don't know. You got to tell me what you want to eat. Well, I don't know what I want to eat. Well, I'm not, what are you going to get? I'm not the one it's going in your belly, man. Yeah, see y'all what I'm talking about. You make pork chops and like, damn, these are good pork chops. Then you go to make them the next time, he's like, damn, I didn't really like those. They were too dry. And I'm like, yeah, you're basically right, Gary. You're basically right. They'll eat anything when they're hungry, and then it was bad afterwards because they're not hungry now. I get it. That's some bullshit, though. Trickery, making me think I'm freaking Martha Stewart or some sort of really, who's a good cook? Martha Stewart's not a good cook. I don't know why I said that. She might be a good cook, but I don't know. Sorry for Martha and you're watching. Why can't you make pot roast? That's why I get that all the time. Why can't, or he does that. My mom used to make this and she made it like this and it was way better this way. And I'm all like, bitch. You better get your mama over here. Your mama gonna cook it. You know, when I was growing up, this tasted different. That's what he used to say. You don't make it like my mom made it. You better get your mom. You better get your mom. All right, so there's the orange. We can always go back and play. Gordon Ramsay, he ain't girl. He ain't a girl. He's a Sharpay. I love him though. I got the hots for him. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because he's so damn mean to people, and I'm just not. That I got the hots for him. Like I look at him, I'm like, man, you are sexy. Rachel Ray. I bet you, yeah, Rachel Ray. I either them or Rachel Ray. Okay. Hell's Kitchen. I used to watch him in Hell's Kitchen when he used to throw. Maybe it's because I always want to throw food at somebody. He gets away with it. Paula Dean. I'm telling you, better get Paula Dean over here cooking some pot roast. He don't even want to come out here because he knows that's just the truth. He's like, yeah, I do that all the time. Chef Boyardee. That's what I say. You better get yourself a Boyardee. All right, pink. What do we got left? Blue and purple. Those are cherry pops. Scroll it up. It's not even done yet. You just wait. You just hold your horses. It's about to get real up in here. Where's Brenda Grant? Are you tagging somebody? Or are you trying to tell me about some cook? Come on, you're like slowing me down. I don't know what that was. Corback pattern, I think. Blue Pioneer Woman. She makes pots. You wish you lived closer? I wish I lived closer to her. Who? Paula Dean? This is I'm blue? I'm trying not to zone myself out so I can I'm entertaining y'all, okay? Thanks, Sandra. Magic has yet to happen. This blue is on fire though. Is that like electric blue? It's like the same color as my car. All right, let's do the purple. These aren't neons. None of these are neon. Well, there's 2 neons. All the rest are neons. It's how you do it. It's because you put a lighter ink and then you take a darker pigment and you put it over top of it. It makes it right in your face, right in your face hole. All right, so this one is called Kazoo. We're gonna go, and I know you guys can't see it, but there's purple here. I can see it on my end. You're gonna have trouble seeing it on your end because it's a darker purple. But
No.
are you mad because I was calling you out because you said I don't cook like your mama?
No.
You know my hands are covered in epoxy. You gotta feed it to me.
Oh.
I'm ready. Let's get that carrot on my mouth. Thanks, babe. Yes. Yeah. No, you can't waste the stick cheese.
You better eat it then.
No, you got epoxy on it. Now there's epoxy on it. See? You better eat it. Yeah, that'll sanitize it. Wipe it on my.
Right.
Don't you dare throw it in Trevor. You better knock it.
What? He's hungry.
Give it to your daughter. Take that. It's gonna smell like dog feet out here. Man, is that a delay and a half? You can't waste the stick cheese, John. Ah. No, he's gonna throw chunk cheese. You can't throw chunk cheese. We gotta put limits somewhere. You've gone too far, John. You've gone too far.
Listen, I'm just waiting to try to watch Sharknado.
I'm trying to hurry. They wanted to see the Rainbow Galaxy. Try to show it to them. You better go order me some food. I'm just kidding, baby. I'll do it when I get in there. But I gotta go back over some of this green because There's some green I missed. Yes. Yeah, I'm getting off after this cup really quick. Okay? It should be too low.
It's not even the good cheese.
That is the good
No,
cheese.
it's like sharp cheddar.
It's extra sharp cheddar, my friend. Extra sharp cheddar. You don't waste the extra sharp cheddar. I'm telling you, he's always messing with me. It never stops. He even messes with me when I wake up in the morning when I'm my grumpiest. And then he's like, why are you so grumpy?
Yeah. You know, it's funny, the whole cheese thing. It's mostly just because that cheese is gross that I actually waste it. So
I'm going to smack you because that. Oh, you mean this?
Yeah.
That's you because that. Oh, you mean this?
Yeah.
That's
that
fine.
stuff.
That's that processed. That's that
hate
government
that stuff.
cheese. All right. I know. Okay. I know. But you can't be wasting the sticks of cheese now.
You gotta get the black, so like Kobe Jack and stuff.
No, Colby Jack.
Kobe Jack is good.
What? Oh, this is on fire, y'all. I was looking. I found a spot over here that I missed. All right, let me grab the green. I'm gonna put a little green in it, and then we're gonna heat it up. Okay. Chunk the cheese. What? No, he don't try to get up. He try to throw. He try to get me with the chunk cheese. Not right. Not cool. That's Sargento. That's Sargento juice. It was top dollar cheese. You wasted top dollar cheese. That bottom is fierce. Look at all this stuff on here. Oh, I'm about to lose. Can you? Let me get it. I'm gonna let it sit so the blow powder settles. I'm gonna come over here so I'll put my damn body in the cup. Brandon's phone doesn't hold the charge worth of nothing. This was at 100% when I came out here. Okay, YouTube is back. YouTube is back. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it up. I haven't put reflections on it yet, and I won't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it up, but I'm going to keep it at an angle, and I'm just going to heat it up enough till it starts to move, and then I'm going to stop it. I don't want it to run, okay? I want to concentrate on making the black areas bigger. By when I make it bigger, I just kind of push my heat gun right to the black, and it opens it up to make it look like a galaxy. Some of this will probably spread and fall off because I put a lot on here, and I'm okay with that, especially the bottom. Come on, even out. What? What you looking for?
Oh. What are like the cool like trinket molds?
Trinket molds?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all in this box right here. Yeah. If you want to do like a coaster, their coaster molds are back there. Woo, it's on fire. There's a lot. I mean, I already have 2 going over there.
The box thing.
The box thingy.
Yeah, your portable heater.
No, I lent it. It will cure anyway because it's pretty close to being done. If you just want to set it there, it will dry overnight. If you want to, that will save me time. Yes. What's going on with the bottom here, but all right. So now that sorry, I didn't mean to hit you with that. Now that I've heated it up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it. And I'm going to rotate it. I don't remember which way it was going. I'm going to rotate it the opposite direction. I don't know if it was going this way or that way. Was it going towards me or away from me?
It's going.
Oh, it was going. It was going towards me, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is pretty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I'm not gonna touch it anymore because it looks great. Jesus, babe, what are you doing? You're trying to look for a thick one? Get that turtle one down
I'm
there.
just looking to see what
Did you see the Terminator one from last night? Look at this thing.
Yeah, the skull thing.
Yeah, that thing came out badass. I did the Bigfoot foot one. Yeah, that turtle one, you just start pouring it in there. It probably look really cool. Just don't pour this one in there. All right, so I'm gonna let that sit for a second. And while that's sitting, I'm gonna heat it up. I'm gonna heat up my reflections. Remember, I told you I put reflections in. And so I'm gonna heat it up to get it really stringy because I'm gonna lace this. I'm gonna lace some of the color with this reflections, and what it's gonna do is it's gonna sink inside of the ink, and it's going to make it shimmer even more. So we want it really stringy like this. You want it really whippy because the whippier the better, because then you can put little strands and not big chunks on there. So you just kind of want to whip it in the color. Try not to get it in your black because you want to make that, and you want to keep that looking like a galaxy. And what I do is I try to trace some of the way that the colors move with the reflections because it like enhances it. It makes it look pretty. Isn't this thing fire? Woo, this is pretty.
Really nice. It's a little frog.
It's a frog on its back. Yeah. So I would do the green right down inside there and get the frog with the green, and then I would just make the turtle a rainbow. You got this. I mean, but you could do it if you want the turtle or the frog to be a different color. You can. I'm not. I'm being bossy. Shut up. Hasn't making them old, y'all. Yeah, I miss doing cups, y'all. I had to take a little bit of a sabbatical. Find myself a little bit. I'm coming back, yeah. I'm coming back. Yeah, you get in there. You don't need to put it all in there. Baby, you did such a good job. It's gonna look like you turned it all over the turtle, but it's okay. You can always wipe that part out. If you don't want that to be green in there, you can just take that wipey and just wipe it out before the frog. See, here I think you don't pay attention to what I do. Boy, I was wrong. You get in there. That's perfect. You're doing a great job. Who wants this cup? Who wants this cup? I'm gonna give it away. I think I'm gonna give it away. Should I give it away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it away. How about that? I will turn it back the other way here when I heat it up. No worries. I'm gonna give this cup away. Y'all gotta put hashtag sharp cheddar. Hashtag sharp cheddar. Until I finish this cup, I'm gonna give it away. They're gonna be so pissed off. People will be like, I just asked you the other day for a rainbow galaxy and you just gave one away. You just giving them away, Angie. You see, babe, I'm telling you, that's probably gonna be one of the best molds. Yeah, I would just dump all that. I would dump all this in layers right over top of it. Make yourself a hashtag cheddar. Hashtag. Y'all, hashtag sharp cheddar.
Which one do you not want me to use?
I have it in my hand, so you can. Don't forget to like and share. We already hit. What we were close to 700. So don't forget to like and share, and then hashtag sharp cheddar. I've got a little bit left to do on this, and then once it's done, I will give it away. This will get no decal. I do not like putting decals on a rainbow cup. It's a piece of art in itself, and you don't want to cover that up. Don't cover it up. Just look at it. Love it. All right. I think I already got use that too. Sorry, dude.
That's
Did you see my foot one I did?
Oh,
It's gonna be great. Hashtag sharp cheddar. Just sharp cheddar. I don't care. Whatever. So I'm just gonna heat it up. I'm just gonna give it a little tiny bit of heat. I'm not trying to make it swirl. I'm just trying to push that glitter into the cup. Hopefully I don't have to sand the bottom of this. But sometimes I have to sand the bottom of these because they get too lumpy. Thank you. Fabulous. Try to smooth this bottom of this cup out. And it's a little. Alright, so it's done. It's done. Free cup time. Y'all, free cup time. Anybody on YouTube, hop over to Facebook and put hashtag sharp cheddar. You can probably, maybe, possibly win a cup. Maybe, possibly. I'm gonna have to shut off the lights here in a second. Left me. You want me to help or you can finish that? Okay. Let me turn this around. Okay. You're not in it. Uh-oh, we lost, apparently my charger didn't charge it. We lost YouTube. I'm gonna lose you, YouTube. I'm sorry. Let's look at the bottom. I can't see the bottom from there, but here's the bottom. I got that stupid air bubble again. Keeps popping up. Let me pop this air bubble. Alright. I don't know why it's not charging. Hopefully I don't lose you, YouTube. I don't know how to end it over there because I can't see it. Alright, can you light?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see how it glows really quick. Let me stop YouTube. I'm gonna stop YouTube. Okay.